what it means to be a Christian. Now, what is a Christian exactly? Now, I want to say right now that this topic can be somewhat controversial, but I'm going to try to make this as clear and open as possible. I'm going to show you a quick video that I made just to get some questions running through your head. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the confusion on denominations. Now, if you don't know what a denomination is, here are a couple examples. Lutheran, Baptist, and Methodist. Denominations basically are different parties, I guess you could call it, of the Christian religion. And they worship differently, some baptism process is different, and etc. I want to say when it comes to Catholic, I want to leave it up to your own personal opinion, whether it's a Christian denomination or its own separate religion. On the other hand, Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses are not part of the Christian religion. They are their own separate religions. Now one thing, well actually a couple things I want to go over are what it really takes or means to be a Christian. Is church the only way into Christianity? Well, no, not precisely. Have you ever asked someone if they're a Christian? And if so, you may have heard one of these following responses. Of course, I go to church every Sunday. Or, no, I've never been to church. Or maybe you are somebody that has responded in this sort. Well, just because you've gone to church every Sunday or go to church at all doesn't mean that you're a Christian. And if you have never been to church, that's okay. Why not start going now? Sadly, on the internet, you will see some things that have been posted by atheists or rivaling, I guess you could call it, religions, that will say some pretty biased things. I wanted to point out just a couple things in this picture I found on the internet to just show what's wrong with this and how it's wrong to judge the Christian religion. The first thing I want to say is that it says that there is a monster king named Satan. Well, Satan's not a monster if you've ever read the Bible. And gave birth to the king of zombies. How would you... That's just really offensive if anybody thinks about it, that you would call my savior the king of zombies. So, yeah, some people need to keep that kind of stuff in mind. And it just really makes the religion sound like a fairy tale, which about anybody could do to any type of religion. So I really think people just need to respect that. Now, prayer and forgiveness. Do you really know what prayer is? I'm going to go to a little extra presentation just to show you or give you an idea of what prayer is. Prayer. Is it the only way to be a Christian? Now, we know that church isn't the only way, but what about prayer? Well, yes and no. Well, no. Prayer is the way that you talk to God. But it's not the only way you can do things to worship God. You can sing, you can You can read the Bible or your devotional. But yes, one simple prayer is the way that you get access into, or God gets access into your heart forevermore. So that really is a very big part of becoming a Christian. Can you go back to the regular presentation? Well, forgiveness is also a very key point in prayer and Christianity. You should forgive others just like God forgives you. Now, these are just the few of many ways to be a Christian or be a Christianly or godly person. Church, prayer, forgiveness. These are just a couple topics that I've pointed out of the many. And if you haven't noticed, I've pronounced or bolded the word only several times on each of these slides. Thank you.